Now, when you think of angels, do you think of white robes, wings spreading from their back, you know, the angelic of the choir of angels? Probably. According to Wikipedia, an angel is a supernatural spiritual being who, according to various religions, is God's servant. Angels are often depicted as the voice between God and humanity. Other roles of angels include protectors and guides for humans, and obviously the servants of God himself. Abrahamic religions describe angelic hierarchies, which vary by religion and sect. Some angels have specific names, such as Gabriel or Michael, or specific titles, such as Seraph or Archangel. Those expelled from heaven are called fallen angels, distinct from the heavenly lost. Angels on earth are usually shaped like humans of extraordinary beauty. They are often identified in Christian artwork with bird wings, halos, and divine light. Now, you've probably heard a story somewhere on the line where someone sees an angel and the angel's like, "Don't panic, don't be scared, I'm not here to hurt you." And the person's panicking, and as a child I always thought to myself, why? It's just a nice flying human, why are you scared? Until recently, when I saw an article, which then led to a YouTube video, which then led to a meme, which then led to this video. So, this is what you think an angel looks like, yeah? Wrong. Wrong. This is what an angel actually looks like. Or like this. Or like this. I can't do this. So according to the Bible, there are different types of angels which surround God. A Jewish scholar from the 12th century ranked these beings in terms of importance in the hierarchy of heaven itself. What arises is a description of 4 beings from that hierarchy that have been explained in detail in scripture and the historical circumstances around their conceptualization. So the first of these is the cherubim, or the cherub. You know, you hear the cherub, you think of the little cute baby with the wings. No, it's not. It's not. So, in the book of Ezekiel, the prophet's vision depicts them as having 4 faces. One of a lion, one of an ox, one of an eagle, and one of a human. They have straight legs, 4 wings, and bull hooves for feet that gleam like polished brass. One set of wings covers their body, and the other is used for flight. But when you think of a cherub now, when you hear the word cherub, well, when I hear it anyway, I think of like the little cupid, like the little baby, the baby with the angel wings. No, we've got the ox beast monster with the wings. That's a cherub, which leads us on to our second kind of angel, which is a malachim. So the term angel comes from the Greek word angelos, which originates from the Hebrew word for messenger, malachah. The malachim are messengers of God, and are the closest looking to humans. Now these look a bit more like what we'd imagine an angel to look like. In the Old Testament, these beings acted on God's behalf, but in the New Testament, these often act as messengers like Gabriel, who told Mary of her immaculate conception. These named angels are often the ones who people think of when asked to imagine angels in general. However, the malachim look more like human beings than any other. There was no mention of them having wings in the Bible at all. And the earliest known Christian image of an angel from the mid-3rd century was actually without wings. It wasn't actually until the late 4th century that someone actually drew angels with wings. According to some researchers, this was done to represent their sublime nature and holiness, despite the artist knowing that the scripture did not describe any angel to have such wings. Now this one's weird. It's really weird. This is a seraphim. A seraphim is an angelic being that surrounds the throne of God, singing, "Holy, holy, holy," in unison to God's approach. The prophet describes them as having 6 wings, 2 of which are for flying, while they use the rest to cover their heads and feet. Seraphim are the second highest in rank according to the angelic hierarchy. Seraphim derives from the Hebrew word seraph, which means to burn in English. Digging deeper, the Hebrew word saraph means venomous desert snake. In ancient Egypt, people referred to the cobra as the flaming one. Its icon was called Urias, and it was usually adorned to the pharaoh's headpiece. But several speculate that the author of the Old Testament derived seraphim's wings and flames from the Egyptian imagery and associations with the cobra. Now, I mean, if you're asking me, looking at this thing, would I want to spend the night with it? I mean, if it buys me a few drinks, maybe. I mean, we could just, before this gets too weird, let's move on to the last type of angel that I'm looking at right now. The Ophanim, or the Wheels, is arguably the most bizarre being in the Bible. Ezekiel's account in the Bible describes them as beings made out of interlocking golden wheels, with each wheel's exterior covered with multiple eyes. They move by floating themselves along the sky. As the highest in the hierarchy of angels, they are tasked with guarding God's throne. There is actually no historical origin for the Orphanum, but people theorise that maybe Ezekiel's vision was actually a UFO sighting. However, people just call them conspiracy theorists, like they do with anything. You know, if someone sees something they don't know, it's obviously an alien. But nevertheless, other authors claimed that an ingested psychedelic substance caused the prophet's vision, and scholars have also proposed that the image was merely just a metaphor for the mystery of God himself. But if you're looking at these things, and if you're talking about holy, these things have holes. They're just floating around, big massive eyes on their bodies, which is absolutely horrible. Now, you know, when I said earlier, people go like, don't be worried, I'm an angel, I've come from God to tell you something. If I've seen this thing up here and it was like, look, I'm here, God sent me to make sure you're okay, I'd lose my shit. I'd crumble. I'd be like, got like these 4 creatures stood over me like, chill. It's like, you know, we're good, we're here for God. But I hope you learned something from watching today's video. A lot of people don't know about these things and just assume that angels are either cute little floating babies or are actually big winged things, big winged humans, lovely. But no, they're not. They're scary. They're really scary. If you don't sleep tonight, I'm sorry. Make sure to like and subscribe though. I'll catch you guys later. I've been GilloBoiJr. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Love you.